And I don't suffer from autism. Autism is not a disease, it's a condition.
Yes.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Autism is my superpower. And I'm going to do modeling forever and ever and not retire at all. And I like to sometimes mimic Mr. Bean.
Can you do that?
Yes. And I start working with Thomson Reuters at 2 p.m. till 9 p.m.
It's not different at all. Even our perception is not different. Now, Pranav wants an impossible sounding dream. So why should I, as a parent, say that's not possible? Work for it. When a person has autism, they have narrow range of interest. So find your life.
Ma'am, actually that narrow range of interest is something we all need.
I want him to do, or what I asked him to do, or I wanted him to do. I am very uncomfortable with that scenario.
I'm an independent adult.
Wow, amazing.
And I'm very proud of that.
Thanks.
And my daughter and I were witness to, that happening with Pranav. So obviously it was time to reveal to him about autism.
Hello and welcome to the Gut Feel Show. My name is Pranav Bakshi and this is a podcast on mental well-being where we invite guests from all walks of life with amazing inspirational stories that can give you hope in life. Our today's guest is Pranav Bakshi and his superpower is autism. In this podcast, you'll get to listen about his amazing story and how he takes life and what amazing dreams he has. The mindset that he has where he is working with a media agency right now. He wants to become a model. He wants to move to Mumbai. Listen to this podcast till the end and you will definitely be filled with hope for your life. Do comment, like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Hello Pranav, welcome to the Gut Feel Show.
Hi Pranav.
Pranav calling Pranav. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, Pranav.
And how are you, ma'am?
I'm doing great. Okay. Pranav and Pranav.
Yes. It's the first time we are having this combination on the show. Pranav meeting Pranav.
Pranav meeting Pranav.
It's a
Pranav with an extra R meeting Pranav with 1 hour.
Yeah.
As Pranav pointed out.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure having you both here.
Thank you.
And I would like to discuss about daily life, things about life. How are you doing? What all things do you love to do? Pranav, let's start with that. What are your hobbies?
My hobbies is I like to do fitness and I like to do graphic designing and I like to work with Thomson Reuters and I like to listen to 94.3 Radio 1 and I like to see movies on Saturdays in PVR cinemas after I see the review on Google and I binge watch Netflix on Sundays and I like to type a book and it's called Houses and Flashbacks.
Oh wow, there's a very long list, and I think a lot of the things are scheduled, like you have particular timing for things.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Pranav, tell me something. How does autism make you feel different? How does it help you in life?
I believe in work hard, play hard.
Okay.
And I don't suffer from autism.
No, it is about how it helps you in life. What is autism?
Autism is not a disease; it's a condition.
Yes. So, if we want to talk about skill sets, what are the different skill sets that you have, and what do you enjoy doing the most?
I like to do graphic designing, and I work on Photoshop.
Okay, that is amazing. The graphic designing is a very important skill set in today's time.
And I like to make vectors and I also like to make animations.
Okay. Ma'am, I would like to understand from you about Pranav, how he does things and how do you feel about it?
Okay, first let me rephrase a question that you raised which you asked Pranav. So since Pranav takes autism as his strength, Pranav believes, am I right? Autism makes him work hard and
play hard.
And autism also makes him achieve whatever he wants to do, right, Pranav?
Right.
So it's your superpower.
Yes.
So yeah.
Autism is my superpower.
Yeah. So it's about what's your take on it? You can't live with that thought that, all right, I have a label, I have a disability. For Pranav, his life rocks. It actually does. Autism, now there's one thing is in spite of autism, the other thing is with autism. And Pranav takes everything in his stride, and everything is actually taken positively. You mentioned something, the schedules.
Yeah.
It helped you. Look at how productive Pranav is.
I was amazed listening at your schedule of things.
And this is not something I sit down and say, Pranav, do this or Pranav, do that. This is all something that he doesn't know. So when you have an eye for detail and you like to be planned, why don't we turn the tables and make it our strength?
I completely agree to that. Even what you're saying, Pranav, is something we all should learn, because like I was struck by the point that you mentioned that you watched the movie after seeing the reviews.
Yeah.
So you are very particular about things.
Right.
You don't keep loose ends.
Right. When I see the reviews on Google, I just see that if movies are hit or flop.
Oh, so you have a lot of attention to details.
Yeah.
And I think that is what is needed in today's time, because with the lack of attention span that we have, we are trying to do a lot of things in our day-to-day life, but we don't succeed. We start, and then we end, or we only want to do if we get perfect at it. We just don't, we are not consistent at things.
Yeah.
So again, now he loves movies. All right. So there is something, now I sit down and tell him, Pranav, watch this. That's never happening. So Pranav, he likes Tom Cruise, for instance. So I'm
Yes,
never going
Tom
to
Cruise is very inspiring.
Yes. What do you find inspiring? I would like to know. Because he's also my favorite actor.
Oh God, Pranav and Pranav.
It's Top Gun, Maverick.
Yes. So
So Pranav likes
Also that they also played that song "Ain't You Worried" by One Republic.
So one thing is his, favorite tracks keep saying. The other thing, Pranav, if you can allow me to say,
All right.
Pranav loves the fact that he pushes boundaries. Like Pranav notices how he runs very fast. Right? Remember?
Yes.
How he does the impossible.
The style that he runs in is a lot of
The impossible, because that's Pranav's mantra. Pranav keeps, so I mean, elaborating further on what you asked Pranav, with both the Pranav's permissions, Pranav will not stop at something. Pranav likes to do things perfectly, right?
Right.
Another skill that Pranav has is patience. So, which is required so Pranav will not rest till the thing is perfect, right, Pranav?
Yes, I don't want to give up, and I want to do it perfectly, and I'm patient.
So, with all this, coming back to the movie, now it's completely his call. Like, it's understood that it's Tom Cruise and we'll watch the movie, but then, again, and I might give a feedback or two, but it does not matter. Which is the last movie that we saw, that science fiction one, where there was a little bit of a violence, I thought, but then Pranav felt, well, it's fine. Which is the last movie we saw, Pranav, in PVR?
Maybe that Will Smith one.
No, oh yeah, you saw that with Dad. Before that, the one you and I and Dad went for, what was that called? That science fiction one?
It's a science fiction.
So
yeah,
you
he
like
loves
science fiction?
Yes, I like science fiction movies, and I also like action movies.
Wow. So you like science fiction because it has some purpose to it. It brings you some knowledge.
That thing.
It also has giant robot. That science fiction one.
So the world they project, that fascinates Pranav.
Okay.
Because they project and again, it says, like, if I go and watch John Wick with him, and if I find it very trigger happy, that's my problem. Pranav likes to watch it. So again, it's how he imagines things and how he wants to use his time. But I have seen that he uses his time. Again, this is not something that has been indoctrinated or has been told to him. It's healing.
So you naturally like...
Naturally, because see, at a certain level, that's what autism is, isn't it?
Yes. And I think, I personally believe, and being dyslexic, I understand, and I even consider that as my superpower. Because the imagination that I have, the ideas that come to me are something which are beyond normal. You are more creative. Your pattern matching skills are very different. So like for you, I love the fact that you have this thing in you that you also are willing to, like, looking after being perfect, and at the same time having patience, because they both are poles apart otherwise.
Pranav has God-like patience.
Wow.
Till he gets it right, Pranav will do it.
Right.
And you'll be consistent at it.
Absolutely.
Yes, I will be.
And you see, even things like, because he has a busy schedule and he ends up, like for instance, we end up going for his golf after long gaps. Like I think this Sunday he went, and I saw again, it was a gap, and I thought that he'll not. But after a couple of hits, I saw the way Pranav was getting into his groove, because he must get it beyond 125 yards. You see, it can't be happening.
Yeah.
So these are things which autism brings in you. And sometimes, as parents or as caregivers, we're trying so hard to fix everything that sometimes that natural thing, that super specialization, that narrow range of interest, it should not be perceived as negatively. We have to turn things around.
Yeah, I think that is what
Within that,
we need to find, that thing that you love, and
people find their groove. I've seen Pranav find, and Pranav is very particular about when he moves it. He moved on from piano, for instance. He used to play like a maverick. So yesterday he told his
I don't
cousins,
want to play piano.
take it.
Take it, yes.
So his cousins were here. They took his no, piano. They haven't taken, but they took his guitar,
Yeah.
because he's done with guitar. Again, as a caregiver, you
I'm
cannot
also
pest.
done with the keyboard case. You will not play it.
Yeah,
I love
just-
the fact, Pranav, that you're so decisive. You are very clear. You're very clear. Otherwise, like, people get emotionally confused, and they will be like,
Again, that cut and dry thing.
yeah, they will not be able to decide. A yes and no is very difficult in
So I'll
life.
tell you how a caregiver can spoil things. No. You were so good at it, because when he was playing the guitar, when he was playing the keyboard, he was amazing. So, but then you outgrow things.
Yeah, so he is outgrown, but you still have the association.
So no, I am very clear that he has outgrown. So we all outgrow. It's not that because. Let me say, neurotypical people, they outgrow things, and very quietly they'll move to other things. So why is a person on the spectrum always in the spotlight? Arey, we were playing guitar, and why not now? And now we were playing. No, he's moved on to different skills. He was pretty great at skating. He's moved on from that.
And I don't want to skate.
So, but then I'm so happy that his skill set is evolving.
Right now, you love fitness. You go to the gym.
Yes,
golf.
I go to that fitness in that basement gym, and I like to play golf.
Wow, amazing. And also, Pranav wants to pursue modeling.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, I want to follow modeling, and I'm going to do modeling forever and ever, and not retire at all.
Wow, amazing.
I hope he keeps getting offers, Pranav.
All the best to you for modeling, and I'm glad that you have big dreams and you are consistently and persistently heading towards them.
Yes.
So this.
And I like to walk the ramp when amazing music plays.
So music is
I
important.
also follow entries and exits in my mind.
Oh, that is important. So how did you learn modeling? Where did you learn that?
And I walk the ramp for US Polo Association, United Colors of Benetton, and also Lakme Fashion Week.
He asked you, where did you learn modeling?
How did you learn that? Like, you're saying, the entry and the exit, you keep that in mind.
That's something that he has,
So you
algorithms
learned
he has developed in his mind.
Yeah.
So he was introduced to modeling as an activity, actually, right, Pranav?
Yes, I was introduced to modeling as an activity, and I fell in love with it.
Wow, amazing.
Imagine one therapy session happening, and they draw a line and they tell the children. I took him for drama. Pranav is an excellent mimic, by the way.
Oh,
It's amazing.
anything that you would like to perform, please?
And I like to sometimes mimic Mr. Bean.
Can you do that? That was one of my. Mr. Bean has been everyone's favorite, and I know without saying a word, he can convey so much.
So when he grew up, he said that when I was a kid, he used to watch him closely. I mean, now we are sitting. I mean, if we are standing, Pranav does a full Mr. Bean gig.
Yeah.
So he said that I loved Mr. Bean because, like him, I was not able to express myself. So that was.
Yes, I did not know how to express myself. And when I grew up, I knew how to express myself.
So that affiliation with Mr. Bean, he told me around 4 or 5 years ago.
So you have that association and bonding with Mr. Bean.
Yeah, because he could, he felt when he was a kid that he's not able to say what he wants to say, and nor was Pranav able to, because that language and thing was not at the disposal. Once that happened,
And without words, Mr. Bean was able to express.
oh, even Pranav.
Yeah.
He mimics some cartoon characters also, so many.
Yeah.
And Pranav, how is your day-to-day schedule? Like, you have a work schedule and you're working.
Yes, I have that work and schedule means studying graphic designing from 10 a.m. till 11:30 a.m. on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Okay.
And I start studying graphic designing from 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Okay. Wow. So
Thanks, Pranav.
And then a short lunch break, and then
And after that, I take a lunch break, and I have that arbi and also jwar ki roti.
Oh, wow.
it's
Yes,
food free.
Healthy food.
arbi.
So you love Arbi?
Yes, I love arbi. My favorite awesome healthy food.
Wow. Wow.
I
Very,
don't like spinach paneer,
you don't like paneer at all?
and also I don't like dal.
Oh, so Arbi is your favorite.
Yeah, so only arbi is my favorite.
And do you like to have coffee, tea, something? Do you-
Yes, I like to drink cold coffee.
Cold coffee. Okay.
And then work starts at 2.
Yes, and I start working with Thomson Reuters at 2 p.m. till 9 p.m. And I take short break at 4:30 p.m. till 5 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the short break is for some recreation, some.
While working with Thomson Reuters, that short break starts from 4:30 p.m. till 5 p.m.
So he listens to music, drinks his coffee.
Okay. And how's work with Thomson Reuters?
It is interesting.
Okay. You like it?
Yes, I like it because I want to give salaries because I want to get salary soon.
Okay.
He wants to be rich.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to be rich soon.
Wow, very
Soon
good.
is the point, okay?
Yeah.
Because he dreams of moving to Mumbai.
Yes, I dream of shifting to Mumbai and living in Mumbai.
So his parents have shown him the rentals and everything. So Pranav is saving his money.
Yes. Yes, I'm saving money for my flat in Mumbai.
When do you plan to move? Anything in
He
mind?
wants to move now. It's just that he
Yes,
doesn't
sir.
have the money.
Yes, I desperately want to shift to Mumbai and live in Mumbai now, myself.
Desperately is the point.
So anytime soon.
So
Yes,
you see,
anytime soon.
Again, like the way you have been asking, why is it different? It's not different at all. Even our perception is not different. Now, Pranav wants an impossible sounding dream. So why should I, as a parent, say that's not possible? Work for it. He's saving every single penny.
And I'm glad you're doing
And
it.
the salary credited is the happiest feeling,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
which is great, isn't
Yeah.
it?
So you party that day?
He saves that money.
Yes, I saved that money.
No party. And then, you know about the fact that you have to collect that money because you have to give some deposit. Then he looks for flats on rent. And
Yes,
and
and I also see virtual tourism.
yeah, virtual tourism of Mumbai, by the way, till he can move there.
Yes, I'm seeing that virtual tourism till I'm going to shift to Mumbai and live in Mumbai.
So, like everybody else, Pranav has a right to dream.
Yes.
If the dream is impossible, try.
Yeah.
So for us, Pranav, actually, ironically, we end up talking about autism so much, or it is a very normalized thing.
And
That-
after that, I work with Thomson Reuters from 2 p.m. till 9 p.m. and I take dinner break and I have stir-fried vegetables and also that onion egg along with that pasta.
Wow.
Gluten-free pasta.
Yeah, and also that
And you
grilled
have-
sandwich triangle.
You like to have the same food every day, or you like to change?
No, I only want to have that same.
Same every day?
Yes.
I think that is the healthiest way, and every nutritionist gives this dream advice that if you can have the same meal every day, you will be the healthiest.
And Pranav tells his nutritionist that when I was small, my mom was feeding me junk.
Yeah.
So that's again, Pranav, we come back to the same point. Whatever is so-called oddity or whatever make it your advantage.
Yeah. That is how life should be. Like for me, it was very difficult in school to cope up with language subjects. English and Hindi and all these subjects were troubling me like how. Then like personal tutoring and learning slow helped me out, and then since then I've been dreaming so big. I have really big dreams like you.
Right.
Yeah, and you should dream big. Then only you will follow,
Yes, I will.
and you will find those paths which will lead to those dreams.
Right, I will do that.
Great, that is amazing. I love the optimism you have.
There's no other way, Pranav.
And I also
Let me tell you.
and I also watch 3 news: India Today, India TV, CNN News 18, and also APB News.
That's after log out from his work. He has a
I log
long
out
day.
at
Yeah.
9 p.m.
So when do you sleep? What time do you sleep?
I sleep at 10:15 p.m.
10:15.
Yes.
Exactly.
After news, he has to lock the whole house.
Yes.
All the
And I
doors,
also see
windows.
if doors are locked.
And every night you check the
Yeah.
Yes, every night, and I also lock doors and gates every night outside.
And 10:15 you sleep.
Yes.
What time do you get up?
I wake up at 6:45.
6:45.
Yeah.
So you use alarms.
Yes, I use alarm clocks in my mobile.
Okay. Amazing scheduling of life. Like you have a perfect timing
And
for
when
things.
you micro schedule, nobody else can intervene there.
Ah.
At best, so it's his planning.
So Pranav, if sometimes your scheduling doesn't work, there's something, some emergency happens or something or the other, some like light goes off or something happens, do you feel bad?
I think I feel a bit bad when some light goes.
And like if your things don't happen on time, like if you have to sleep at 10:15, if you get late, does that bother you?
When it gets a bit late, it bothers me a bit.
Okay. But you try to fix it the next day?
Yeah, I try to fix the next day.
Great. That is amazing.
Micromanaged person here with you.
It is, it feels like a complete scheduling of things, like engineered schedule.
Yes.
Amazing.
See, that's what people keep saying. Oh, when a person has autism, they have narrow range of interest. So find your life in
Ma'am, actually that narrow range of interest is something we all need.
Yeah.
Because so much of exposure, we are so distracted that we are very shallow.
particular about
We
schedule.
are very shallow in everything. We need to focus deep into some things. And that is what Pranav is doing. Pranav is focusing deep and diving deep into a few particular things.
Which he likes.
Yeah, and that is all life is about. You should do what you like.
Yeah. And he has
A lot of times in life, through the systems that we have come across, we keep on doing things that others have asked us to do. Most of our lives we do that, and we don't do what we like.
Right.
Because I am sure you love to do things more because you're doing the things you love.
Right.
That is what passion is. Passion gets you deeper, and passion keeps you happy, and passion keeps you like it keeps you motivated.
absolutely.
Right.
Even during his work time, like sometimes when I'm home, he's
And on Fridays, I hear, ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. Sit back and relax. Sam Fessler still. Saturday 12 a.m.
Oh,
And I also listen to 94.3 Radio 1 Mega Mix till Sunday 12 a.m.
okay. And
And I also listen to On Air with Ryan Seacrest and American Top 40 with Ryan Seacrest from Saturday 6 p.m. till 10 p.m.
and when you're
And
listening,
I also listen to On Air with Ryan Seacrest and American Top 40 with Ryan Seacrest also from Sunday 2 p.m. till 5 p.m.
okay. And when you listen to these, you're just listening to them, doing nothing else.
no, he's typing his manuscript. He's writing his book.
Yes, I'm typing my book, and it's called Houses and Flashbacks.
It could be that. It could be us in a car. It could be anywhere. So when we go out, I hope people don't mind because Pranav
And
carries
I
his
listen
radio.
to 94.3 Radio 1 whenever I go out of the house. And I also listen to 94.3 Radio 1 when I go to restaurants.
94.3 has really good music, English music.
Yeah. And radio is my favorite invention.
Oh,
That's his thought. I love that.
Yeah.
One day he told me, my favorite invention is radio. I'm like, wow, only you could think like that.
I think that is what can lead Pranav into innovations, because the mind is I love the thoughts and the ideas you have. They are so fresh. They're not entangled into old perceptions and things. I think that is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't, you see, that's it. When you start imposing, when you start expecting people to fall into stereotypes, that's when problems happen.
That is when we are seeing so much of problem in lives. There are a lot of problems, and that is a lot of stereotyping and a lot of forcefully doing things. That is why a lot of
My
things
gut
happen.
feel was that let him be. Don't, yeah. I just saw your T-shirt. It's a thing, let him be, and obviously.
And that is why the show was named the Gut Feel Show, because all my life I've done most of the things with my gut feel, which is the intuition. You feel it, like you feel about modeling. I feel about the space I'm working in, the mental health space. It gives you that spark. It gives you that excitement. And so that is where I think listening to your gut feel is the most important in life, because it takes you to places which otherwise just thinking rationally, logically will not take you. You need to know that what I love. Like you said, I will do it till the end. Like modeling is something you would never leave.
Right.
That is
Yes, I
showing
don't
so
want
much
to
of.
retire modeling at all.
I love that thought. Like it is an endless thought that you have.
And why should I bring in any practical elements and try tutoring him? That's his thought. He'll work for it.
Yeah.
Even during his work, so his work with Reuters, I sometimes, like I was trying to tell you, I observe. He's there 100%.
And I curate pictures and videos for stories as part of my work.
So I've seen like he's there. This is the story. This is the video. I mean, whatever his work is. And then sometimes I message from work and I don't get a reply for a very long time. Like, remember you messaged, and sometimes I love the fact that he'll tell me I'm working. And then I'm like, okay, even I was working, and on the side I'm sending so many messages.
So when
that-
Pranav is working, you don't message.
No. It is break time, 4:30, and that's it.
4:30 till 5 p.m.
And
That is when you reply.
Yeah. I mean,
Right.
of course, they could be situations or something, but by and large, that 100% focus, again, that is coming back to gut feel. My gut feel is that when you do things you like, he loves his work.
That's the best.
And if something that your mom and your dad have wanted you to do, then probably you are learning to get into the groove. So that is something like, we have wanted. Like now he's into cars. His dad has taken him yesterday. So that is not
Yes.
my area of interest. But then, there his dad has come
Yes,
in.
my
and
favorite EV Comet, electric car.
like I wouldn't know anything about Mobike. So he's gone and seen the Mobike.
And I felt comfortable inside.
It's nice.
Yes, very nice. And it also looks so luxurious.
And it very futuristic.
Right.
The console and everything is very futuristic and looks very cute.
It also looks very cute, yeah.
From the outside, the colors and all look very cute.
Yeah, colors and all look very cute.
And I think that's a perfect city car.
Yeah, perfect.
Compact, and goes into any parking.
Yeah.
Very cute car.
And I also saw it also has radio stations of FM.
Oh, wow.
And I also put 94.3 Radio 1.
You tested that?
Yes, I've tested that.
Okay. Okay, great.
You will always blossom when you do what you want to do and when you do what you love.
Absolutely.
So you just have to be there and be there right behind and just scaffold only this much that already we are there, and then, explore. And then life is, what happens.
And I think, ma'am, it requires beautiful parents like you that who also understand these aspects of life of passion and love.
Yes, I mean, yeah. So thankfully, his dad and I both have the same thought process when it comes to this element that, it's this thing. And my biggest victory in life was when one day I asked Pranav something and he said, he was very young. And I said, Pranav, I mean, he turned around and said, I'll think about it. So, so that's when you reach that independent stage and not do, Pranav do this, Pranav do this, Pranav do this. Pranav, for instance, when his office wanted him to move to Bangalore, and
No, I don't want to.
he doesn't want to go to Bangalore.
No,
And
I don't want to shift to boring Bangalore.
because
That's a connotation to Bangalore.
yeah, so even Delhi is boring.
Yes, I'm also not going to live in boring New Delhi.
So I called up my daughter. She is incidentally also a mental health worker. She stays in Australia. So I told her name is Nikita, that Nikita, Pranav doesn't want to move to Bangalore. I don't know, maybe I had it in mind that she'll speak to him. She just said one thing: Mama, remember you taught him to make a choice? Today he made a choice. I'm like, yeah, go for it, Pranav. And it's all right if you don't want to. Because these are moments of realization when you think that what are you preparing the child for? This day of asserting independence. So when your child or your young adult is doing that, we just need to celebrate and sit back and look for more celebrations. You know, that feeling of a parent, my child is doing what I want him to do, or what I asked him to do, or I wanted him to do. I am very uncomfortable with that scenario.
Yeah, I think that has spoiled a lot of generation.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So I would sit back probably 10 years from now and feel the joy of knowing that both my children did what they wanted to do. And that makes them
Yes, and
happy.
I think that is a happy family.
Yes, because they did it, and they did it according to their own yardsticks. I will not allow anybody else's yardsticks to measure their lives. And when I say I won't allow, I mean that whatever around is happening is just noise then for me. I mean, if my children feel that this is what I started off with, this is where I've reached, I could have done much better, doesn't matter, the whole life, it's a canvas, go paint it. So this is how it should happen.
And I think that is when you learn the most. When you do something on your own, when you find your own stepping stones, you are learning the most. When you're given a set path, you're just walking it.
Yes, and I'm very wary of that thought process. Oh, we have experience. Fine, let the other generation experience themselves too.
You have to keep
Don't
that
please impose
stereotypes
your
aside.
experience. Yeah. I've seen in my own, career how I kept on evolving and reinventing myself. Things are fine. So hey, you can't really say that, okay, we have experienced this, so now this is a generation which is coming up and now we will impose our experiences on them. They have to have their own set of experiences.
Yeah, take that risk, take that step down. Even if you fail, you step up. You learn from it. Every failure is learning in life.
Absolutely. And Pranav is an independent young adult, and
Yes.
he has his own experiences and his own.
Yes, I'm an independent adult.
Wow, amazing.
And I'm very proud of that.
Thanks.
When you go to Mumbai, you already
Yes,
have
when
a
I'm
plan.
going to shift to Mumbai.
Soon, very soon.
Yes.
Not go.
So shift to Mumbai. So you'll be permanently
Shift to
shifting
Mumbai soon.
soon, and you'll be pursuing modeling.
Yes,
you'll be
I'll
still
be
working,
following modeling. And also, I'll keep working, doing graphic designing and also with Thomson Reuters.
So it's not that I'll just go there. He will.
So you'll move your work base to Mumbai and follow modeling.
Yes, I'll also follow modeling.
Okay. Great.
Thanks, Pranav.
And ma'am, I think, and Pranav, I think the dynamics that you have and the thought process that you have is something which is very progressive and should be inculcated in the future generations, because I think the mindset of having big dreams and being persistent and consistent at them is what is needed. No superimposing, no stereotyping. It is thing of the past now. It is not needed. It is absolutely not needed, because we only know limited things if we stereotype. Your vision is very, very limited. But if you remove the stereotypes, your vision is huge.
Absolutely.
So we should live a life without stereotypes and keep exploring, because that is how the world has progressed so far. And I think the future is, this generation has to take things to the future. We have to save the environment. We have to save a lot of things on the planet for future to be a beautiful one.
Right.
Yeah, so sometimes when we see science fiction movies, we sometimes discuss that, how water is not conserved and how trees are not conserved. And then we end up watching movies like these where there are these horrible scenarios. But Pranav has a very optimistic strain in him, Pranav.
Yeah, I can see that.
And again, this is not something you can inculcate or, you can develop from the outside. It's when that person feels supported and encouraged, it comes from within.
And it has been as a child?
Yeah. So, because when the time came, because even if you don't want to ask me, I want to say. See, obviously, Pranav was a very perceptive child, right? And when Pranav was hitting pre-teens, and that's the time there are so many unpleasant experiences, maybe you've had them too. I mean, like you said, as a dyslexic. And my daughter and I were witness to, you know, that happening with Pranav. So obviously it was time to reveal to him about autism. We had two choices. One is, oh Pranav, we have to tell you something, The thing is that you have. That time Pranav was a big Marvel fan.
Yes, I'm a big Marvel fan.
Oh, you didn't know this? Oh, Pranav.
And it's so unfortunate that Iron Man passed away.
Yeah, it is.
So then we sat him down and we said that, look.
And my favorite Marvel character is Captain America because he has shield.
Pranav has a shield for everything. Do you know
and
that?
I also like Thor because he has hammer.
So look at the way
And-
that becomes a
and still-
metaphor of your life.
And I also still like Iron Man because he has iron hand.
Yeah.
And what does Pranav have?
And I have superpower.
Yes.
Which superpower?
My superpower is autism.
See how it fell into place for us.
Yes, it is.
Because that time he was totally into Marvel movies.
Well, it is such a good imagination out of the movie. First time I've heard the imagination of having these superpowers and actually considering them like finding your own superpower in life. I think that is the takeaway from the Marvel movie. Everyone has a superpower.
Right.
Absolutely. So that's
Right,
why.
right.
And it's not that something we told him. It's just that it just happened. And we were like, wow, this is the superpower. And then what happened? So when Marvel movies, so Pranav grew up and then Marvel movies also expanded. And then we saw these aspects of Marvel characters. Sometimes we see them crying, sometimes we see them failing, isn't it? So then that metaphor expanded. That Pranav, it's all right when they fail. And initially I had to kind of have this discussion with him. And it's all right. See, he's very upset about this. So these things also happened. So those setbacks in life also started becoming normalized. Till now, Pranav is an adult. He himself has his own assessments of what happens in Marvel movies and all. Although Pranav has not been able to process how Iron Man could die. I keep telling him in one of the future movies, don't be surprised if he comes up again. He's resurrected. So he's also hoping that. So we were kind of, I think it was very well timed. His love for Marvel movies and his sisters thought that we have to present it as something which is not limiting. Which is something which is just a condition, right? Autism is just a...
And I think that is a perfect story. That is.
And I don't want Israel and Hamas to fight.
Yes.
And I want people to live peacefully.
Yes.
And also I don't want people to fight.
People in the world,
world.
please listen.
There's so much of fight. I think this war
Autism
should end.
telling you, yeah.
Right.
So again, Pranav has a very idealistic image of the world. There he is very uncomfortable because he works in the news agency also.
What does the ideal world look like to you? Like it should be peaceful.
Yes, it should be peaceful.
Okay. And the environment, do you think the environment needs to get better?
Yes, also that environment needs to get better.
Okay.
And Pranav doesn't like people engaged in, maybe you want to talk about it.
And I feel bothered when people say that we suffer from autism. And I don't suffer from autism. Autism is a superpower.
Superpower, yes, absolutely.
That's one more thing that is in his mind. And I tell him when you talk about it, I think you are a little drop in the ocean, but yeah, it can. Sometimes you have articles, so and so in Hindi also and English also, autism se pidit, and suffer from.
I think the way media writes things and
We
the way
also
media
suffer from
portrays.
headache. Come on, I mean we have a headache. We suffer from cancer. I mean we have cancer.
That is the reason also I am trying to make a mark in the mental health space because this complete domain has been shadowed by these words.
Yeah.
There's so much of stigma and taboo in mental health space that people don't want to speak about it. People are hiding away from it. People will speak about any physical fracture or anything, but if anything is bothering them, they will not speak about it. And that is because the media, it is improving now, but a lot of times media has portrayed things as fear and weakness because that gets circulated very fast.
Sometimes actually, no, Pranav has received a lot of media coverage. They all have done a fantastic job. It's just that those cliched terms sometimes need to go.
It is something which is still happening in tier 2, tier 3 cities. It should go away from there. It is not happening in metro cities now because a lot of daunting and work has happened on that because people have got more awareness. The tier 2, tier 3 cities, it should start working now because that space is also progressing. So the media should also progress in those spaces.
There, I'm very optimistic because Pranav has received good media coverage for whatever reasons, and I've always seen the way, his stories. I'm always humbled and I'm always so grateful. So when his story is projected like this, I do feel that at least, a little contribution to projecting this in a more normalized way. It's not some tragedy which has struck you.
Just normalize it. Just be normal in like a
It's a
day-to-day
condition,
life.
like Pranav just said. He really wants this to go across.
I think it will improve, and I'm also working on improving this. We will
It will
improve this.
improve.
Yes, it will. I am very hopeful about it.
I also remember that Proof is an album by BTS.
Oh, this
and
is
they
something.
played that song Yet to Come.
Okay.
By the way, every word has a song in Pranav's dictionary.
His
Finally, Pranav couldn't stop
vocabulary for
himself.
music is very, very high.
I was thinking he has, because every third word to say there's a song for it.
Yeah.
And also BTS also played that song Butter along with Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with this trivia that is in his mind. I mean, I don't have to do anything with it, but I feel that there should be a platform where, oh God, it is.
And my favorite artist that I listen to on 94.3 Radio 1 are Jason Derulo, Olivia Rodrigo, and also Aurora.
Okay.
Also SZA, Doja Cat. Also Post Malone and Morgan Wallen.
Wow.
And they played the song I Had Some Help. Post Malone feature Morgan Wallen.
Wow, and very intense vocabulary of music.
So, because radio plays 24/7, even when he's working.
And also my favorite song, Chasing Shadows by Philip Phillips.
Wow.
And he also played that song, Raging Fire. And also my favorite, Bastille, played that song, Happier, with Marshmello.
Okay.
So, Pranav, I was lucky with because whoever comes to India, then we go to watch the concerts.
Okay.
Live concerts of all these favorite artists, and I get to stand with him and dance with him.
And my favorite bands that I listen to on my 94.3 Radio 1 are DNCE, who played that song Cake by the Ocean.
Cake by the Ocean.
And also MKTO.
Wow, I will.
And also American Authors, The Best Day of My Life.
This is, Pranav, something I want, that there should be a platform where Pranav can indulge in or probably talk about it or write about it, because maybe.
And also my favorite Australian singer-artist is Dean Lewis. He's from Sydney, New South Wales, Australia.
I think you should start a music blog or something.
Actually,
Because the details Pranav knows about
it
music.
was just the song, it's the artist and trivia about the artist, when the song was released. Also, every particular song, the year of release.
Singer-artist is also Iggy Azalea,
Wow.
For me, the others just tongue
who
twisters.
played that song, Lola.
Lola. I think you
What
should.
is your favorite song? One favorite song.
And my favorite song is Stay Awake by Dean Lewis.
Okay, I will listen to it, Pranav.
Also listen to it. Stay awake. But one thing I particularly loved that you mentioned, and had my mother been also on this table.
And also my favorite DJ artists that I listen to on 94.3 Radio 1 are Armin van Buuren, Tiesto, Hardwell, Martin Garrix, Nicky Romero.
These are all EDM.
And also Freddy Legrand.
Very intense. Like I know hardly.
And also
any of
Gaze,
them. My God.
who played the DJM song Black and Blue. And also my favorite singer is John Newman, who sang that song Call My Name along with a DJ artist, Alice So.
Okay. Super.
So, and strangely, suppose I feel that the radio is not on. I mean, it's on someone, he's still listening to it. So his auditory thing is also very sharp.
It's on?
No, suppose in many situations, like,
It's
I enter his room and I feel that the radio is not on, and he'll be like, so I really respect this thing.
And I've attended all concerts on VH1 Supersonic Marshmello, Sunburn Arena with DJ Snake, Sunburn Arena with Wiz Khalifa, Ananya Birla live concert, Sunburn Arena with Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike, and also Sunburn Arena with Alan Walker.
So when I go to these concerts with Pranav, what amuses me is people need so much of alcohol to stay happy and to dance. He is the happiest there. He dances non-stop. I mean, no judgment here, but that happiness that comes from within.
Because he loves it so much.
Oh my God.
I can see it
Oh,
while
yeah.
he's expressing
Yeah.
these
So
songs.
at home, if there's a conversation in English, every third word
It has
there's
the music.
yeah. So and I love it, of course.
Yeah.
So these are also aspects of your personality, and they're equally important. You can't say that it is not helping in your profession or your occupation or your.
I
This is
think
not a
that's
life
thing of
skill.
the past.
This is something, yeah. This is a skill which you possess. I mean, look at Pranav's phenomenon. In any case, you ask Pranav, he just goes back into the calendar 2011 on Wednesday. This date, this happened. So
It's for flashback past.
yeah, he calls it his flashback.
Yeah. And my favorite EDM song that I listened to with Hardwell, Still the One with Kill the Bus feature Max Collins. And also Waiting for Tomorrow by Martin Garrix. And Pierce Fulton feature Mike Shinoda.
So I don't want to dismiss it as, oh yeah, people with autism have the extensive knowledge about something. I celebrate this knowledge and information in him.
And also my favorite EDM song, Badam Badam by Hardwell and Henry Fong feature
I've
Mr.
listened
Vegas.
to it too. And many movies which Pranav watches are because some song of his which he likes is a playback. I don't even notice what song is in the movie because they naturally have this background music.
And with the
Oh,
playback.
yeah. So Pranav is focused not only on the plot and the characters, but also the playback because he knows which song this is.
Do you like watching Sherlock Holmes?
No,
No, I don't like
Yeah.
watching Sherlock Holmes.
I don't think he has.
You don't like mystery?
No, I don't like any horror movies.
Okay. Even I don't. I don't watch horror. I like mystery solving.
And on Netflix, I remember that EDM song Blah 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 by Armin van Buuren, that the Dutch DJ artist, and it was played in Six Underground. And Armin van Buuren is a Dutch DJ artist, and he was born in Leiden, Netherlands.
Okay.
And he also played that song This Is What It Feels Like by featured Trevor Guthrie.
So whoever is listening to the Gut Feel show, if there's a platform where people go and talk about music,
I think there should be a platform to
I want Pranav
explore
to be there.
music.
Oh yeah.
The knowledge that Pranav has on music is intense. Like I hardly know anything.
So, and this is the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Just go and talk about music.
See, the knowledge that you have, the passion that you have, and you have the will to have perfection and have patience, and the skill that I was talking about, ma'am. I think that's common to the name Pranav also. My mother would have agreed to it. Optimism, my first and foremost reaction to anything is positive. Like I find what is left, what can be done,
Great.
what is good, what can be good out of this. I don't focus on the negative. It is something I just as a kid I have been doing that. I don't know. It is something it comes very natural to me.
To Pranavs.
I think that is the
To all
common
the
thing we have.
Pranavs.
Yeah.
So if there's a challenge, Pranav simply asks me, what is the challenge? Then I tell him this is the challenge. And if the challenge is formidable, Pranav tells me, okay, let me try. And fail. It's not that he's seeking my permission or my validation.
But you're willing to try.
It's just saying it aloud. And I'm like, go for it.
You like to take challenges?
Yeah.
Yes, I like to take challenges, and I remember that Mufasa's dialogue to Scar. It's got a challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, now the mimicry has come in.
And I was also remembering Mufasa's dialogue saying, Zazu, take Nala home.
So, music becomes interspersed with a lot of things, and that's happy moments. Pranav's spontaneous mimicry, like he's doing now. So, it's a happy life. So when you think of a person with some condition, people should not see what happens. Sometimes the caregivers make it all about themselves. Oh, why did it happen to me? That's the thing.
Correct.
And sometimes that individual is made to feel that, oh, this is somehow a sad life. There's so much to celebrate. And there's so much to look forward to, and this is
an inspiration that you are saying, because I think people who are listening to it should learn this, because Either maybe the society does it, or I don't know what happens, but people fall down with things. Like a condition, people will feel overwhelmed. They'll not, because I think maybe optimism helps. Being pessimistic will just make you think what is wrong, what is wrong, what is wrong. But being optimistic will make you think what is the best out of this, what is the best out of this. So maybe that is the difference in society, and I think that is what you are talking about. That look at the good side. There's a huge
There's
good
always
side.
everyone is good at something.
Yeah.
And there's always something good in something.
In every spectrum,
Yes.
there is good and bad.
Yeah.
Everything has good and bad. That is what yin and yang is about.
Absolutely. So
Amazing. It was an amazing conversation. Thank you for coming to the Gut Feel show.
thank you,
It was
Pranav,
a pleasure
for having
talking
us
to you.
over.
You're welcome, Pranav.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome, Pranav.
Thank you for watching till the end, and please don't forget to comment below and let us know what would you like to hear about next. We will invite that guest on the podcast and have the discussions about the mindset and emotional intelligence. Please do like, subscribe and share, and thank you again for watching till the end.